Good afternoon again from yammybtv. Sending loads of love as usual. This one's a bit of a sad one as well. I was just going to mix up the content again, but I get confused with trying to do too many subjects in the same conversation, so I'll break these ones down slowly today. Yeah, so what was I saying? You will go back. Kerry Golden, you're an all-rounder, you know. Dark Horse, that's what I call you, my little darling. Babsy, oh God, I know it's funny when you remember little things from the childhood, Kerry. Tasha Harris, I love you too. Big worried about you. I ain't heard nothing for yonks. Sending loads of love, hope son's all right and everything down there, Tash. And have a lovely Christmas, all right, my darling. Mark Greenaway, I would never, ever do a day's bird that 40 years rather than Leeds United. We know the father, the son, grandson, granddaughters, whatever, that list, and then Leeds United. So if I wouldn't have gone on that disastrous run, I would have probably moved to Leeds and gone to every single home and away game because they were in that. That was the deep love for me at that time. And I used to fantasize about going to games and what I missed during those early days, like I said, Mark. But no, the question to that is no. Mr. Kipling, you and I know you're smart. You've been holding a lot back with the content. You know, we'll be getting by on the prison stories, but you know, there's going to be loads of things coming to yammybtv next year. Entertainment, sports. I'm doing a video up on a very nice one as well with sports in a minute when I come up again. But this one's really sad. So we know there's a lot of us mental health of some kind, right? I'm not no clinical psychologist, but you know, I can know a real man with serious mental health, when it's apparent, you know, in behaviours, and then some of us small bits of mental health that only show itself at certain times. Now, in the beginning of time, now I've got a lot of you, and you know, I'm quite close to a lot of you as well. So I call you friends more as well. But one of my followers, friends, right, 18 months been with me from day dot, right? He's in the comments now. And when I came up a couple of weeks ago, I was saying, get ready, the face-to-face interviews, the video we done, the big man, happy birthday, Brian and Emma anyway. I'll get back to that later as well. So we got that video thing out of the way, but my face-to-face interviews all around the country, I was looking for a driver. So, you know, I built up my team on followers, new friends kind of thing. A chance, come from scratch, try it. What's the harm? You can't lose nothing. So in my mind, he is the driver to drive around the country. So we was going to knock out two in Scotland and Wales. We was going to do that little run after the video. So I met him once, hugged him, everything, exchanged, you know, some pleasantries, family things, a couple of kids, lovely boys, my Courtney and Taylor, loved them dearly, to be honest, as well. I can't name him, sorry. Now he's had going through difficulties, right? So with that, we know, with the emotional side of his family and things like that, and things, but it seems all right. Nothing wrong as far as I could see, you know, explaining these problems and little things. I got problems, you got problems, we've got problems and mental things that bug us with traumas, right? Because one of my other first followers is going to be the first follower that comes up here, Andy Spencer. You get ready for that sad story. Yeah, he's going to let it all go. This is why I started this thing to begin with letting out no shame about nothing. We're all human beings. You can't judge nobody else for the way they are. You hear me? Andy Spencer's going to deliver it properly, and he's on his way. So that's going to be on video as well, because we can't do the face-to-face obviously now with the driver. So the driver's come big up Andy as well. I'll talk to you now. Yeah, so I've met him, everything's cool. So I told him, driver, So called everyone down for the meet before that StreamYard with Brian, and 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, comes down. Yes, my boy, During the night, something strange happened. I woke up, he was in a real bad way. Like he's walking, I think it's really bad. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So someone came by, one of my beloved ladies, angels, was to come. So he got taken to hospital because he's walking and things, and he was breaking down. It was a real sad sight, sad to tell you all. So I couldn't work it all out. I was confused. I just took him hospital, brought him back, he's all right. And then he ended up, a day later, he ended up in the mental institution. So he's watching now. I'm sending big love to you, my boy, and I love you for the rest of my life. You hang on in there. We can laugh about a little bit about it now, but it hasn't been all bed of roses for him in there. He's been under serious pressure, locked in a cubicle all on his own, maybe telling him he's got COVID, he ain't, you know, all that kind of stuff. And he's ringing, it's like he's been in a cell in prison. I could hear it going on in the background. Didn't like it at all. Many of us wouldn't. And he said, look, there's nothing wrong, I want to go. So whether he had an episode or whether he had a thing, he's speaking as he normally speaks. So, but he's got to get somewhere. They're going to put him in somewhere else, so he'll be able to. So I'm thinking in my head, imagine how you get him round you for a day, ends up in a mental home, Yammy. You know what I mean? I was really, you know, when you put it all together, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's me, but you know, it's not that. I recognise what's happened. He's laughing now. He's a strong character, very strong character. Oh boy, battled through everything as well. Undoubtedly, you'll meet him as well some stage soon. So he's not out yet. So we're just waiting. So that's why things got delayed again, or a couple more. But that's where I take it from the Father in heaven. Whatever he's got planned, I'll take it. But sending big love. But again, the highlighting of mental health, shown, seen, can't see, and then disaster, fragile. Things are hanging by a thread anytime for some of us, sadly. And this is why, again, I do the best I can with coming up. No shame about anything, apart from what I've done to my victims. That's it. Remorse for that, you know, for all my crimes and everything and certain behaviours in prison, you know, I hold my hands up. I don't feel ashamed of the things that have happened to me. And this is why I let it all out. Andy Spencer will be coming on to let it all out. So his own words, don't feel shame. I want to let go of that. He gave me. This is why it's important. So coming up in a minute, the sports one, very interesting. Send lots of love and big up and get out of that place soon. Otherwise, I'm coming to get you. I love you, boy.